Speaking of wrestling superstars, you caught the Hulk Hogan Real American docuseries on Netflix. This is one of those things at least we overlap, at least in this way. I haven't watched wrestling religiously in any kind of way since I was, probably a young teen
Hmm.
at best. But Hogan was my era, and all the people that are like featured prominently in here during that time, like I'm very familiar. So if any kind of like wrestling doc stuff, this one did appeal to me. So it is something that I do want to check out. What did you think about this one? Because sometimes when you have these ones where it's made in conjunction with WWE, or that you're going to get this maybe rosier version of events and maybe doesn't go as deep. But what did you think about this particular doc for Hulk
I
Hogan?
mean, if you're a wrestling fan, you're gonna dig it. Like it's just, and hey, listen, I know, like you said, we overlap. I'll let you in a little secret. When I was into wrestling, like big time back in the day, I
Hmm.
hated Hulk Hogan. I was not like taking my
Mm.
vitamins and saying my prayers. I was always
Right.
like
Yeah.
root for Paul Orndorff or Macho Man, like Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Hated that guy.
Ultimate Warrior, baby.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
hated him. But no, as far as documentary goes, the only problem I have is it was nice to see some of his family footage or some things that I just didn't know about him. Like the first episode to me is like the best episode of the four. I think it's three or four. The rise of him starting out in his family and how dirt poor he was. Like I didn't know, and I watched a lot of documentaries.
Right.
I just didn't get that part of it. But once you got into like his popular Hulkamania and then the NWO turn, and then, but yeah, they didn't get as deep and dirty as they could have if this was say like
Mm.
there's another docu series, Dark Side of Wrestling. Like
Yeah.
that to me is like a great documentary series because they get into it. But if you're a Hulk fan of the era, that it's a nice nostalgia walk down nostalgia lane to kind of see this documentary. I liked it. Again, I'm a
Right.
sucker for sports documentaries and any kind of wrestling doc I want to watch.
Same.
Well, like you
Sure.
said, they could have done them a little dirtier if they wanted to, but they did go into some stuff. I don't want to spoil, but they did go into it. But to me, the first
Yeah.
episode is the one that I was just like, "Whoa, I didn't know that," or "I didn't know that," or but everything else I
Yeah.
kind of knew. And if you follow them, then you kind of know.